There are over 900 different skins in Brawl Stars, and today I'm going to showcase skins that are so rare they're valued up to $1,000. But first, we gotta work our way up, starting with this $1 skin, which is Wizard Barley. This is a skin you can get for free by simply connecting your Supercell ID to the game. Yeah, it's technically free, but you do have to sign up for it, so it does have a sliver of value. But if this is your rare skin, you've probably downloaded the game today. Up next is Sally Gus, which is a $5 skin. You can't buy any of the line friend skins for bling, making this collection a tiny bit more valuable. Since the skin is a super rare, it's marked at just about 80 gems. It's perfect for the $5 range. And this also means any of the other line friend skins in the super rare category are worth $5. For $10, you can get any of the Brawl Pass Plus skins. These skins aren't particularly rare, but when they first release, you can only get them by buying the Brawl Pass. But after a year, they do eventually release into the shop. Now we're starting to get into the skins that are a bit pricey for most players, like legendary skins. You might think these skins are $20, but technically, going off of the gem prices, these skins cost about $17. So you're probably wondering what skins are actually worth $20. Well, it's the legendary skin Chromas. These skin variants cost an extra 49 gems, which is just enough to put them on the $20 price tag, which makes them a bit of an extra flex. Okay, all these skins I've just showed are still available to buy, but going forward, a lot of these skins are going to be no longer obtainable and therefore really expensive. Squad Buster Shelly was a skin released last year to celebrate the release of Supercell's newest game, Squad Busters. Since this skin was released last year in 2024 and hasn't returned since, it's a little bit rare, so I think $30 is a fair enough price tag for a skin like this. A few more skins with a set price tag are the newly added Supercell ID skins, Witch Mandy and P.E.K.K.A. Ash. You get these skins from the Supercell ID store for $40 worth of points. Are they worth it? Kinda. They're mainly just a flex, and that's what this whole video is about, so buy them. All of the hypercharge skins are worth around $75, and this is for a number of reasons. The first is that these skins cannot be bought directly from the catalog. Instead, you have to roll the dice and hope you get it from something luck-based like maxed out trophy boxes or limited time events. The second reason is that if you get them from these kind of events, you have to spend a ton of money for just a chance to get these skins. I honestly think $75 is generous, because if you're unlucky, you could be spending hundreds of dollars on just one skin. Unlike legendary skins where the chromas cost more, you have an equal chance to get any of the hypercharged skins from these events. So instead of one specific chroma being rarer than the others, it's just a flex to own all three. Now for our first skins that cost $100, we have Red Dragon Jessie as well as Mega Box Daryl. Red Dragon Jessie was a free skin released in 2020 to celebrate the release of Brawl Stars in China. It's crazy to think that this skin was released 5 years ago. Mega Box Daryl was released a year later in 2021. This was also a free skin, and it was given away for Brawl Stars' anniversary. It's a solid skin with some questionable ways on how he's able to roll, and this skin could have been cheaper since it's technically newer than Red Dragon Jessie, but this skin also isn't sought out as much, so I think $100 is a fair price tag. For $150, you can get the classic Star Shelly skin. This skin was released all the way back in 2018 to celebrate Brawl Stars going global. Some people will try to argue that this skin isn't rare because at least 1 million players got this skin for free when it came out. But now, 7 years later, Brawl Stars has had hundreds of millions of players that have played the game. Of course, this skin is no longer obtainable, but Brawl Stars has released an alternative version of this skin called Stellar Shelly. For $200, we have two skins again, Brawloween Rosa and Red Nose Nita. These are both limited time skins, so of course you can't get them anymore, but they both share something in common, and that's that they were both accidentally brought back to the game at one point. With Brawloween Rosa, Brawl Stars had a Halloween event in 2024 and introduced dead boxes, a reskin version of Mega Boxes that accidentally had a small chance to give you Brawloween Rosa. Of course, Brawl Stars quickly removed the skin from the dead boxes after I wasted all of my money trying to get the skin, and I didn't. For Red Nose Nita, I can't go into the exact details, but just know that it was accidentally re-released, which is a shame because this used to be one of the rare skins in the game. Both of these skins are still really rare even after being re-released, pricing them at $200 each. The Master League Soccer skins were released in 2021 with collaboration with the Master League. With it released 13 different skins that represented different teams for this league. And even though these skins were only 49 gems, barely any people bought them. I mean, to be fair, they're kinda boring. And they haven't returned since, making these skins surprisingly rare and worth $300. These next two skins are super expensive, but you can still get them. And those are the red and blue King Frank skins. This is another batch of skins you can buy from the Supercell ID store, and they cost a whopping $300. Would you rather have groceries for a month, or... The saving grace of this skin is that you buy it with points that are gained from buying Brawl Passes, gems, and other skins, so at least it's not a direct $300 purchase. These aren't the rare skins, but they're definitely one of the biggest flexes, and that extra flex makes them worth $350. $250 each. And if you bought these skins like I did, I'll see you at the homeless shelter. The $400 skin is Witch Shelly, a rare Halloween skin that's no longer obtainable. There are a few other Halloween skins that released with Witch Shelly. Some are not as popular, and some are even more popular, which you'll see later in this video. Anyways, this is a very clean skin. It was even popular enough to have a remake made of it last year. $400 is a lot of money for a skin like this, but I would pay it because I don't have it. And now we are halfway to the $1,000 skin. At the $500 price tag, we have Santa Mike. In my humble opinion, this is one of the cleanest skins in the game, which I also don't have. This skin was last seen 4 years ago, which doesn't seem that old compared to other skins in this video, but Santa Mike is very popular with how good the skin looks, combined with the fact that Dynamite is just a flashy brawler. You'll pretty much always see pros run this skin, and they know how to flex. That's why this skin is so dang expensive. Another very popular skin is Werewolf Leon, a Halloween skin just like Witch Shelly. But since all the ranked randoms obsess over Leon, this skin has way more love. That's why it's worth a whopping $600. This was also one of the first rare skins to get a recolor, White Werewolf Leon. And honestly, this skin looks just as good as the original, but it's not rare, so it means nothing to me. We're now jumping all the way up to $750 with Lion Dancer Brock. This was a Luna skin that many people didn't buy because compared to the other Luna skins, it just wasn't as popular. But suddenly when this skin became exclusive, there slowly became a demand. And similar to Santa Mike, many of the pro players used this signature skin. I'm not sure how it managed to fly under the radar when it was released, but now it's widely considered one of the rarest skins in Brawl Stars. Just above this skin at $800 is another skin that many players wish they had, and that's Virus 8-Bit. This guy is the king of rare skins. He was released as part of the Cyber Brawl event in 2020 alongside Heroin BB and Street Ninja Tara. But Virus 8-Bit is on a whole nother level. To start off, he's a legendary skin, so many players didn't have the chance to buy him, making him even rare. Not to mention just how cool of a skin he is. Amazing effects, stellar design, and one of the first skins to get custom voice lines. Virus 8-Bit is my one true love. Anyways, they did make a recolor for this skin, which is also the laziest recolor I've ever seen. So the original still hard clears, and is still valued at a whopping $800. And now we're almost at the $1,000 skin. Only $100 away is Challenger Colt, which costs $900. This was a promotional skin for the 2021 Brawl Stars World Finals. And what makes this skin different from all the other skins on this list is that Challenger Colt was a direct $5 purchase. No gems, no bling, no weird Supercell ID points, only hard cash. This is because the money this skin made went into the prize pool of that World Finals. This skin is crazy rare. I don't own it, and I hardly know anybody that actually does. Adding it to the list of many things I really regret not buying. For $950, we have a very old Brawl Pass skin, Trixie Colette. This was the Brawl Pass skin way back in Season 3 in 2020. In my opinion, this is the most popular skin on this list. People have begged Supercell for it to be brought back, but all they've given us is a mediocre recolor. Honestly, there isn't too much to say about this skin. It's just really rare and even more popular. Too bad you can't have it. Now, before I show you the $1,000 skin, be sure to subscribe and like if you've been enjoying this video. And now finally, I present to you the $1,000 skin, Merchant Gale. Now, you're probably wondering what makes this skin so crazy expensive. Well, for starters, this was the first ever Brawl Pass skin, releasing in Season 1 on 2020. And now we're on Season 41, which just shows how long ago it actually was. Merchant Gale is also very popular among collectors. If you have this skin, it's one of the biggest flexes in all of Brawl Stars. The skin is so well designed, the effects are amazing, and there still isn't a recolor for this skin. This skin is the perfect combination of being rare, valuable, and highly sought out for, making Merchant Gale the most expensive skin in all of Brawl Stars. And if you think any other skins are worth this much money, let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.